Great segue into Connor McDavid. What did you make of what we heard? I said to McAllister earlier, last night to me, that was the most interesting thing I saw or heard last night, was Connor after that game. What do you make of that?
Well, very frustrated Connor McDavid for sure, and I got a feeling that he's really going to give this situation one more year. He's had it up to God knows how much with this Edmonton Oilers franchise. I think he comes back next year. If they don't make the playoffs, he might be asking for a trade as early as at the end of next season.
So you think there's that much heat on Bob Nicholson this off season?
I really do. He's throwing away years. He's putting up great numbers. He's doing all he can to make this team a better team. But the people around him, no one's helping him out. There's nothing there. The organization really is a mess at the end of the day.
Old school, it used to be you got drafted as a generational talent. You spent years trying to make the team a playoff contender and a Stanley Cup contender. Are we running out of patience for that kind of player and that kind of situation? Like, listen, I understand the Oilers had several #1 picks before they got Connor McDavid, but is he in a spot where he's part of this new generation that just says, like, I look around, I see everyone has it now. I want it now.
And I think that's exactly it. You hit it right on the forehead there. I mean, you look at the Toronto Maple Leafs, they're the perfect example. You got Austin Matthews, but he has a supporting cast all around him, especially on the front end. He can play on different lines. They have different lines. They're not forced to squeeze Draisaitl and McDavid and Nugent Hopkins on one line because that's all they got. So I think you're in the right area there. He's just so frustrated. He keeps putting up numbers. Scoring titles are fun and single awards are fun, but you want to get in the playoffs. That's what it's all about. That's where all the excitement is for himself. So he's fallen on some hard times right now. And like I said, if next year doesn't go well, you watch, Connor McDavid might want out of Edmonton. I don't blame him. I don't think anybody will. I don't even think the Edmonton fans will be mad at him when he comes back to play there on another team. It's that bad there, I think.
Oh, I'm just trying to fast forward to that moment.
Oh, my goodness.
Where somebody in our industry just dangles it in a way. Not Steve Dangle, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like throws it out in a tweet or something. Just what will happen? What the
Connor
ramifications?
McDavid has asked for a trade.
The notion, Tim.
Yeah.
A month and a half before a deadline. Anyway, I don't want to get ahead of myself.
Well, but everyone's been talking about it, right? Like, it's kind of just the whisper around the league is when does the time come where he says enough is enough?
Because it will come.
Because if they keep playing the way they have in the last little while, and as we were saying, there's no you can't go, okay, well, this guy's coming up, this guy's coming up, and this guy's coming up, so they're going to be okay. As well as they're playing in Bakersfield. I can't see it.
I don't see it either, so I don't have any answers for that. But I think at the end of the day, the good thing you have the best player in the world. So at the end of the day, free agency comes around. I don't know how much money they're going to have this summer, how they're going to be able to shed contracts. And my good friend Milan Lucic is one of those contracts that I'm worried about. He's a good friend, and I have no inside information from him either. So, but at the end of the day, they have Connor McDavid. They're going to draw some free agents that want to play with Connor McDavid, that know that this team can turn around because of Connor McDavid. Right.